Welcome to today's video where we're diving deep into the world of myths and misconceptions. We all know those stories that have been passed down through generations, shaping our beliefs and perceptions. But what if I told you that many of these tales are simply not true? In this video, we're taking a closer look at some of the most commonly debunked myths, unraveling the truth behind the legends and shedding light on the real facts that might surprise you. Myth 1. Napoleon Bonaparte's height. The myth that Napoleon Bonaparte was unusually short is not accurate. He was actually around average height for his time, approximately 5 feet 6 inches, 1.68 meters. Myth 2. Humans only use 10% of their brains. This is a popular myth that suggests we only use a small portion of our brain's capacity. In reality, most parts of the brain are active and have specific functions. Myth 3. Cracking knuckles causes arthritis. There's no scientific evidence to support the idea that cracking your knuckles leads to arthritis. The cracking sound is caused by gas bubbles in the fluid that lubricates your joints. Myth 4. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. Goldfish actually have a longer memory span than the widely believed 3 seconds. Their memory can last for several months, and they can be trained to respond to cues. Myth 5. Eating carrots improves eyesight. While carrots contain vitamin A, which is essential for good vision, eating excessive amounts won't give you superhuman eyesight. This myth was popularized as wartime propaganda during World War II. Myth 6. Toilet water flows in the opposite direction in the southern hemisphere. The Coriolis effect is too weak to influence the direction of water draining from a toilet. Other factors, like the shape of the bowl, have a more significant impact. Myth 7. Waking a sleepwalker is dangerous. While it's best to gently guide a sleepwalker back to bed, waking them up won't cause harm. Sleepwalking occurs during non-REM sleep, and sudden awakenings might just startle them. Myth 8. You can balance an egg during the equinox. The idea that you can balance an egg on its end during the equinox is a myth. Eggs can be balanced on any day of the year with the right technique. Myth 9. Bulls are enraged by the color red. Bulls are colorblind to red, and it's the movement of the matador's cape that agitates them during bullfights, not the color. Myth 10. Shaving makes hair thicker and darker. Shaving doesn't change the thickness or color of hair. The hair might appear coarser after shaving due to the blunt edge, but it doesn't alter the hair follicle itself. Myth 11. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. Despite being a remarkable feat of engineering, the Great Wall of China is not visible from space with the naked eye. It's too narrow and blends into the surrounding landscape. Myth 12. Hair and nails keep growing after death. This myth suggests that hair and nails continue to grow after death. In reality, the skin around them dries out and shrinks, giving the appearance of growth. Myth 13. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Lightning can and does strike the same place multiple times. Tall structures and areas with increased conductivity are often repeatedly struck. Myth 14. Alcohol warms you up. While alcohol might make you feel warmer temporarily, it actually causes blood vessels to dilate, leading to a drop in core body temperature. Myth 15. Bats are blind. Bats are not blind. In fact, most species have well-developed vision. However, some bats use echolocation for navigation and hunting, which involves emitting and receiving sound waves. Myth 16. Different areas of the tongue detect different tastes. This myth claims that specific areas of the tongue detect specific tastes, such as sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. In reality, taste buds for all these tastes are spread across the tongue. Myth 17. Swimming right after eating causes cramps. The idea that swimming immediately after eating leads to cramps is largely unfounded. Mild physical activity after eating is unlikely to cause any issues. Myth 18. A penny dropped from a tall building can be deadly. A penny's terminal velocity is not high enough to cause serious harm if dropped from a tall building. It might sting but is unlikely to be lethal. Myth 19. Cold weather causes the common cold. The common cold is caused by viruses, not cold weather itself. However, cold weather might weaken the immune system and contribute to the spread of viruses. Myth 20. Einstein failed math in school. The idea that Albert Einstein failed math in school is a myth. He was actually quite proficient in mathematics from an early age. It's fascinating how misconceptions can take hold and become ingrained in our understanding of the world. But armed with the tools of skepticism and critical thinking, we can unravel these myths and seek the truth that lies beneath.